Well, hello, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the panel on this pre-match show is my close personal friend, the Fox. How we doing, Fox? How's things?
I take it Bridgeman's no in yet then?
No, he'll just need to wait. If you're late, you're late. Right, how are you, Fox?
No a good start to the day, mate.
Oh, mate, what's happened? What's happened?
The great Totty scone famine this morning. I like to have my full breakfast. I like my black
Can you go and mute, Colin? We'll bring you in at an appropriate time. What happened, mate? What happened?
I don't know.
Well, if you couldn't get your potato scones, why didn't you just go home?
Aye, well, I did go home, but I went home without them, mate. That was the thing. Right. And upset me. I like my old Totty scone with the egg on it. Dollop of beans, mate, and in you go, you know. It's kind of upset me for the day.
You're a simple man, easily pleased. We're just waiting for the team coming in. What's your thinking before we see the team, Fox?
That's it, Terry, get the music on. Never mind him. What's he up to?
How you doing?
Oh, Terry, what's happening here?
That's Cumbrian Bear, you need to drop him.
This is a bit Oh
God, we're not getting porn at 12:30 in the afternoon, are we?
You'll need to go and mute Cumbrian when you come in. But just what's your thoughts before we see the team, Fox? Before we bring in the late Bridgeman?
I don't know. I'm not making any forecasts this morning because
Six changes at Dens, and I'm sure the Bridgeman will have them. Morning, Bridge. Did you manage to have your usual Sunday breakfast?
Can I say a big good afternoon to everyone? Sorry for my lateness. I was stuck in a queue. So
all right,
that's the reason I'm here. I didn't have a Sunday breakfast. I had porridge.
Have you got the team? Do you want me to give you the team?
Yeah, please do, because I'm just going to the Rangers website now.
Right, you're going to be a bit surprised at some of this. The caller will need to go and mute, please.
I think it's not filling in any of the gaps that you do all right. And actually,
the team is McGregor, Tavernier, Worrell and Goldson. And Halliday, that's the back four. Jack, Rossiter, Candias, Kent, Gresta and Lafferty. Substitutes, Foderingham, Katic, McCrory, Ajira, Barisic, Kula Bally and Middleton. I'll give you that team again. McGregor, Tavernier, Worrell, Goldson and Halliday. Jack, Rossiter, Candias, Kent, Gresta and Lafferty. So obviously Candias in the right, Kent in the left, Lafferty through the middle, or Gregson on the left, Kent playing in the attacking role in front of Jack and Rossiter. That's the way I see it. Thoughts, Bridgeman?
Well, I did say the other night, everyone were talking about on Friday night, I thought he would rest McCauley, would put the sort of, I thought it was Worrell, Goldson and Worrell. Yeah, I actually thought he would have put Katic in there. But he's done nice, put Goldson and Worrell, and that gives him a wee game because he may, in fact, be used in the midweek game. But Halliday playing left back, well, I think it would have been, no doubt, the form of John Flanagan the other night there, he get taken off at half time. So I think it's a good suggestion to put Halliday in. Although I would rather have had, what do you call him, Barisic, but he's no fit. Now, that's the exact same line that I said the other day. I didn't say Kent. I didn't want Kent. I thought Jack and Rossiter would play, and it would be a Jerry, that would be the front man of the three. But we've got Kent in there. So I think you've talked about this before, Oxter, that Kent could be shall we say, the link man between the forwards. And you've got Candias, Gresda and Lafferty.
Quite an attacking lineup, Fox.
It is actually, yeah. Yes. Sorry, pal.
Yep, Fox. Quite an attacking lineup before we go to Cumbrian Bear.
How do you get Candias in the middle, mate?
Candias in the right. Candias in the right.
That looks like a 4-2-4 to me.
A 4-2-4? No, mate. No way. It'll be a 4. It'll be 4. There'll be your three in the middle. Will be Jack Rossiter and Kent. Gresler on the left, Candias in the right, and Lafferty through the middle. At a push, 4-2-1-3. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, morning, Cumbrian Bear. How are you? Oh, he's no worked out how to go on mute, but he's no worked out how to go off at bridge. You'll need to give him lessons.
I think you're right there. I think that's...
Hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. You're live to the whole world, you noisy.
That's all right.
You now.
Is that Cumbrian?
So,
Here's a song, Cumbrian.
I get a song, Cumbrian. You
I
start
wait a
off, I'll
minute. Does
finish.
anybody know the sash?
No, you do it, but...
Listen, I can hardly hear yous.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
I really can't. It's very quiet.
Well, turn your volume up. What do you think of the team, Cumbrian?
I'm just having a look at it now. It's just sort of what we were expecting, were we not?
Well, aye, but
Worrell's back in. Aye. I can see what he's doing there, all right.
Can you? I can.
Aye, I can.
We just need to go and win the game, Bridge, yeah?
Yeah, we've got to get and win the day. That's 100% sure. Obviously, I've said this every time we play. We all know we desperately need to win games, and obviously sometimes we don't. Like midweek, we'll let ourselves down. But I think he's put out a team that's adventurous to put that team out, in my opinion. But I think he's got his eye on Wednesday or Thursday. I think that's what his main thing is there. He's put a team out to win the game, but I think the decent players, listen to me, the better players that he'll need for Wednesday's game, or Thursday's game, sorry, he's left them out for it, I think.
Can I come in there?
Oh, you go, Cumbrian.
No, you can see what he's doing, all right. He's gave him a kick up the backside. I'm not even over last Wednesday yet. I just never felt so disappointed in the Rangers in my life. On Wednesday night, I really had us up for gubbing them, you know. And they just never put it in. They just never put the effort in. It was awfully disappointing. But anyway, this is another day. So, he's got an attacking team set up there, very attacking. I fancy that myself.
Have
you worked it out yet, Fox? Have you seen it?
I think you're right. I think it's 4-2-3-1 with Jack and Rossiter sitting, Kent, Gresda and Candias as the three and Lafferty as the lone striker, mate. That makes more sense in a 4-2-4.
Mm-hmm.
So a very attacking side. He's hoping to score goals today. Let's hope he's got it right. Nice to see Rossiter coming back in. He hasn't played for a wee while, but I think Rossiter's a tidy wee player. He's a good passer of the ball. He can win the ball along with Jack. I'm quite pleased with that wee side. It does look very attacking. What do you think, Bridge?
It was slight in the midfield for you, Bridge, Rossiter and Jack. There's not a lot of physicality there, even though they're tenacious, but they're not the biggest, are they?
No. They could be easily battered today because Dundee have got a big side. However, I think Jack and Rossiter will do the more holding role, a more defensive midfield role, I would imagine. And I think Kent's also in the midfield, to be honest. That's what I think. Candias. I think they've dropped Candias back. So you might find Candias been given a wee bit of leeway in his in the midfield somewhere. So you might have like two, and then two up front, you know.
Candias can only play in one position, mate.
I know that.
Right off, mate. He's not moving anywhere. Don't try overcomplicate. I know you're intelligent. He can only play in one position, mate. We've tried all that. We've seen it before. He's a right half at best, and that's it. Outside right, whatever you want, but that's it. He'll not play inside. It's not his game.
Well, I think we've tried to play him inside before. That's what I'm trying to say.
It never worked.
And it didn't work. I don't know whether they're trying to do the same thing again.
No, it'll be Kent. It'll be playing in there, mate.
Think so, bud? Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
I've been round before, Cumbrian.
Many times, but
no, you've not. It's never been recorded.
I'm glad to see Andy Halliday back.
Barisic back.
Worrell's back again. I quite like that Worrell. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I quite like him.
It's all about opinions. Fox, you're disappointed Barisic no playing?
I'm indeed. I see he's on the bench. I would like to have seen him get a game with Thursday's game coming up. I think he'll be very important in Vienna. And I'd have thought we'd have given him a run out today. And we could have, if he was feeling a bit tired, mate, we could have then swapped him for Andy Halliday. But it's an adventurous side, a wee bit different for the 4-3-3 that we've plodded away with all season. Done well in a lot of games, but also failed in a few games. So it's very adventurous for me. I think he's going to go up there, try and get the game won very quickly, and maybe see a few changes in the second half.
Foxy, have we not struggled against this team in the last? I don't think we'll beat them. I don't think we'll beat them at Dens Park for 2 seasons.
We've not got the best of records against them, but you remember there's a big change for the last couple of seasons, and the team that's playing now.
Absolutely.
It's great to see a wee bit of speed and creativity up front. I like the 4 attackers. We need to get men into the box to score goals. As we've seen against Aberdeen, Morelos was absolutely left alone up there. Both the outside wingers failed to get into the box, and the midfield failed to support them in there. So we've got people in there that can score goals. Let's hope it's good enough today.
And the bench is strong when considering arguably outfield players too were prize assets are suspended. We obviously Morales and Scott Arfield. So the bench still looks a lot stronger than it has in the past. Bridge.
Sorry, I was talking to myself there. Yeah, the bench is pretty cool for me. Katic on the bench, McGrory on the bench, Jaria, Barisic, Koulibaly, Middleton. Some good midfielders on that bench there. Some good midfielders. Only one forward, but yeah, only one forward.
Well,
Middleton.
That's been part of our problem, mate. We're not blessed with, if you like, forwards, but when you only play with one real centre forward, you're not going to have 3 or 4 centre forwards kicking about, are you?
Oh God, no, I know that.
But the 3 behind Lafferty cannot play in anywhere across the front line, mate. They cannot swap. Candias on the right, we could. Grezda can play on the right, Kent can play on the right, and also the other way around, Kent and Grezda can both play on the left. I hope to God our movement is better against Aberdeen, and as I say, people in the box is where you'll score goals. So let's hope it's good enough today.
You also have to get the ball into the box, Cumbrian.
No, I just think what Fox is saying there makes sense. The way he would set it up, I quite like the look of that. But I'm looking at the bench there, and I was thinking to myself, I don't think any of us would be that cheesed off if they started. If the bench started, we'd be saying, what would we be saying? If we found places for everybody on the bench, that's a good looking bench.
Most of them have been regulars, really, at some point or another this season, maybe.
Look, all the support, mate, wanted Koulibaly and Ajaria rested, mate. They haven't been doing anything in the last couple of weeks. For me, Ajaria's went off the boil. Koulibaly's never been the same since he got injured. And it's nice to see Ross McCrory getting an appearance on the bench. I think he'll come on at some time today, Ross McCrory. I think he's listened to the support, mate, or he's eventually seen it himself. That they two midfielders.
I know he was listening. I know Stephen was listening on Thursday night when he texted me.
Aye, that was Stevie for the drum.
Oh, sorry, mate. I got that.
That was big Stevie.
Oh, right. I just looked at a text for Stevie, and I thought I just assumed, Bridge. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. I need to apologise for Stevie G to Stevie for the drum because of the message I sent him back. He'll be worried about me. I said, "Oh, thanks very much for the text, Stevie. I love you."
Did you see where manager Stevie G made the headlines in the Daily Record today?
Did he?
Sunday Mail.
I don't know, mate. No, tell me about it.
About his watch.
Oh, I seen that yesterday.
What are you doing reading the Sunday Mail and the Daily Record? You're getting
online,
part after
read them
this
online,
programme.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate. No hits, mate. I hope somebody copies it and sends it to you, mate.
Yeah, it's on follow.
All right, okay. All right, Bridge, give us a team for anybody that's just joined us, mate. And with your
the Rangers team today is McGregor.
And we'll get Cumbrian to sing the substitutes in the same vein as 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, it's first team is McGregor, Tavernier, Worrell, Goldson and Halliday. Jack, Rossiter and Candace. Kent, Gresda and Lafferty.
Substitutes, Bridge? Substitutes?
Substitutes is Fotheringham, Katic, McCrory, Ejaria, Barisic, Koulibaly and Middleton.
Cumbrian, you're happy?
I'm happy with that. I can see where everybody comes to about the Rangers because we all want the same thing, the Rangers victory. And it's good to see how other folks think. I like the way Fox set us up there. I quite like to look at that. But you don't know, do you? Until you get on the park.
The ball dictates as well, doesn't it, Fox? I mean,
aye.
The ball dictates how it runs and you need a bit of luck.
Aye, you need luck.
Aye.
I'd rather be lucky than skillful.
I'd be interested to know what the weather's like out there in Dundee.
It's cold.
Well, is it not, I wondered if it was stormy because it's been a lot of rain over here, a lot of rain over the west. And
the picture I saw on Sky News there when I went to Dens Park, there wasn't a lot of rain there at the moment.
No, because a beautiful day here, as you probably know. So,
well, how would I know?
No, you probably do know because Fox has told you.
And how would Cumbrian know?
Cumbrian was probably told as well. He's got lots of friends in the lobby.
All he was going on about is no eating blooming totty scones. Anyway, we've been joined by Big Ulster. Afternoon, big man.
All right, lads, how are you?
All right, Ulster.
How you doing, mate?
What's your thinking, big man?
Yeah, I'm glad to see a lot of changes. I'm more of an attacking side, so I think it needed to be done. I think if we had another performance like the Aberdeen game, we didn't shake things up. A couple more of those performances, you could find yourself out of a title race before you ever really started one. So I think it was needed, and hopefully the players that is on the pitch can unlock Dundee and get us a few goals and a win.
It's all about the 3 points. I know that people don't like us saying we want to win just 1-0, but it's important we get the points first and foremost. Hopefully, we also get a performance, Big Ulster. Yeah,
well, I'll take the points first, obviously, because that's the main thing, isn't it? But we also need a performance. We need to put a message out to these teams that we can beat them away from home. We've struggled a lot this season away from home. Even the Hamilton game, yes, we got the 4-1 victory, but if you were actually watching the game, it was a struggle for us. So I would like to see us a really good performance and really tan these today, but I'll take 3 points before anything. So if it has to be a 1-0 win, a scrappy win, I'll take it. But I would rather see a really
have a performance. But just to let you know, we've lost a listener, a guy called Mac. Let me know yesterday. He finds you too negative, and he thinks you should be going for 5 or 6 every week instead of 1.
5 or 6. Yeah. I would love, as I've said many times, I would love us to get there and just mollocate the teams. But, a 1-0 win will do me fine. 3 points in the bag, that's all I care about, seriously.
No.
That is important, but we like to be entertained as well, Fox.
I certainly do, mate. If you've got any aspirations for winning this title, we have got to go there today and absolutely destroy Dundee. They've had a wee pick up in the last couple of games. They're sitting bottom of the league. They had a 1-1 draw against St Mirren, who are down there alongside them. They drew 2 each way with Hibernian at Easter Road. That was near. Hibs are absolutely shocking. And they beat Hamilton Accies 4-0. They've played the last 3 games against teams that's down the bottom with them. They've managed 2 draws and 1 win. Surely we can go up there and beat this mob, mate.
I'd like to think so, Cumbrian.
Definitely, aye. I'm sort of saying earlier on, I'm confident, but it's that confidence that I don't feel confident with, if you know what I mean. I don't want to feel
You're
confident.
going to have to explain that one to me.
Well, I felt awfully confident last Wednesday against Aberdeen. I really did. Really fancied us. And I thought we would sort them out, and I'm not really over that yet. That was a very, very poor result.
Do you think, we've lost 1-0 at Ibrox before, we've been mugged, we've lost games, but do you think it was more the performance that upset you, Cumbrian?
It was the way we lost it. Even when Aberdeen went down to 10 men, they were still bossing us. They were doing to us what we were doing to other teams when we went down to 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
The Rangers capitulated. They just didn't get into them. Hardly the shot.
That's gone. We need to move on to the day, mate. That's gone.
Cumbrian teams play differently against us than the day other teams in the league. Aberdeen put their whole lot of everything in to get a result at Ibrox, and they paid the price yesterday when they get Gubby St Johnson. I think you'll find that's a trend with teams that they give their all against Rangers and Rangers only, and then they suffer for the next couple of weeks because they put that much effort into having a go at us. If they maybe did that every week, some of these teams would go on a bit better in the league instead of their one and only effort against Rangers.
They took 3 points out of 9, Aberdeen, so the form's pretty good there. So, Big Ulster, how do you see us lining up? We've got slightly different thoughts.
I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1. Obviously, Rossiter, Jack. I think he may play Kent just in front of them. Gray's on the left, Candace on the right, and Lafferty up top. But I think that's how it'll play it out, to be honest. I don't know. I think the way Kent carries the ball and the way he can take players on, I think he would be good in that centre attack midfield role. But it could be a toss-up between him and Gray as to who plays that, or you'll maybe see them switching it up during the game. But I think that's how we'll start it.
So 4-2-3-1, Ulster?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what Fox was saying earlier.
Well, we'll see how it sets up, man.
It looks like it.
I think he's changing tactics as the day is. Dundee normally play a 4-4-2 where we're not going to get overrun in the midfield. A lot of team play 5 across the middle against us, but they're basically a 4-4-2 team. Usually it's McKinnon and Martin in the middle, and I think he's just matching Rossiter up and Jack up against the 2 midfielders, hoping to push forward with Taverner on one side and maybe Andy Halliday offering a wee bit more than we've been having off of Flanagan down the left.
I certainly agree with that. I agree with that one.
Me too.
How big is this game here for Lafferty now? Because he, as much as I've stuck up for him when he came, etc., and he hasn't had many chances, but he has to come up with the goods today. He's got a big opportunity now with Morella's going to be away for the next few games, so he needs to step up, doesn't he?
Stranger things have happened, mate. If he goes in a run and scores goals, he could make it hard for Fred to get back in the team.
Well, this is it, mate. This is his big opportunity.
Bizarre as it is, even though Alfredo's our main man, but football's a strange game. Lafferty comes in the day, gets a brace, or even manages to score maybe a hat-trick, and maybe you don't know how it'll go on Thursday night, but next week he's the man in possession of the jersey, and stranger things have happened in football.
Can't disagree with anything you've said there, Ox.
I'm not saying it will happen or Fred won't be our number one striker, but you never know once somebody gets a run in the team, and if he gets a couple of goals and confidence comes to him. Is that fair, Fox? Oh, he's away buying totty scones.
You're in form striker.
Aye, that's it. Things can change quite quickly, you know.
The thing is,
huge opportunity for a minute. Huge opportunity.
The thing is, we had to change the formation to suit Lafferty. For me, I said that, I think it was on Thursday or Friday night. He's a different kind of striker for Morelos. Lafferty is more put the ball in front of him and he'll have a go, whereas Morelos can hold the ball up and bring others into play. And I think that's the idea of the 3 sitting behind him. Plenty of movement, balls down the channels, which will fail today, especially against Aberdeen. And I think you had to change it to suit Lafferty's style of play today. And I think it's a smart move he's made.
All right, there's about 20 minutes to go on the show. If people want to phone in, comment on the team, give us a prediction. What's the number, Big Ulster?
0141 356 1972.
Where else can they join us, Bridge?
They can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and young Foxy will bring them in and look after them.
I think you might find it's even younger, Old School Blue.
Old School Blue? Old School Blue.
Slightly younger. Slightly younger. Don't I? Slightly younger, Old School Blue.
What evidence is there that he's only slightly younger than you?
He's 42, mate, and I'm only 49. Come on.
All right.
Fox is right. There is a 49 in his birth certificate.
Here's a question for you, Fox. See, well, you're saying we have to change it up, which we have had to for the suit Lafferty Day. We've struggled bad in a lot of away games. We've got through in a few of them, but a few of them we haven't got the points. If we do get a really good result today and play really good away from home using this new system that suits Lafferty, I think the manager has a real conundrum then going forward in these away games as to how he plays and who he plays.
Well, quite honestly, we're going to Vienna on Thursday as well. I think we need to win there. We need to be adventurous there. So maybe he's trying a tactic. I think Morelos would be every bit, probably better than Lafferty in that same formation. As I keep saying, he seems to get isolated with other players not getting into the box to give him a horn out. I think this is an adventurous style that we're trying today. I hope it works because I would like to see us play a style like that.
At this moment, the Vienna game means nothing to me, Bridge.
Oh, this is a game today.
This is
a huge game today. Biggest game of our season. The biggest game of our season today.
You see what I've done there, Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't get that, man. Ox. Come on.
Wasted. Totally wasted. Give us a call and give your predictions. See what you think of the team. By the way, just changing the subject quickly. Anybody who's been on social media the last 24 hours, how great was it to see the queues at that Rangers store yesterday?
Oh, fabulous. I was following it yesterday afternoon. I was sitting following it. Well, trying to follow, you know. Look at this. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
And it looks really superb, better than it's not the. If that's the marker and what they're going to improve when we eventually get our hands on the mega store, it looked a lot better, Foxy.
Still a lot of confusion going on about that mega store, guys. Follow. There was some people at follow saying it was a 10-year contract.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come.
Yeah, of course.
But superb yesterday, Foxy, in the city.
Aye, without a doubt. People will only use the store at Ibrox, and had a wee look at all the pictures inside. Looks a well laid out store with plenty of strips and plenty of variety of gifts coming up to Christmas. I might get you a wee bear if I'm in during the week and send it down to Yorks.
Oh,
that'd be nice.
What is it with you two?
He's trying to keep me sweet, mate. I've got the
info. I know what he's after.
I know what he's
after. You know where the skeletons are buried, pal?
No skeletons, just the bodies.
The bodies in.
Cumbrian, looking forward to the game. Come on, you need to get your Wednesday night. Let it go.
I always look forward to watching the Rangers Ox. You know that.
I know that, mate.
That's my team. I've never done anything else but watch them. I'll tell you what I think about the game, and I'm not really into too much tactical stuff. Listening to you guys, I can see where you're coming, but I'm not really into it myself. But I will say this: if the Rangers keep the ball on the deck, there's no many teams in Scotland would love us. We punt it into big, high centre halves and centre backs, just nod it away. They need to keep the ball down on the deck and play with a bit of it. They're a decent team, Rangers, when they play properly. They keep the ball down, they'll win the day.
Aye, well, play football, we win the game, Ulster.
Yep. Well, this is what we keep saying all the time, don't we? You know, we have a better team than these other teams, and if we play our best game, we win. Sometimes that doesn't happen to our frustration. Sometimes it does, but I think we need to now, them that across the city, and we are in a battle now, let's be honest, because the points, you can see it, we can get ourselves level again, and they had a good result against a very good Kilmarnock side, so it's up to us now to go and say, right, okay, we had a wee bit of a bump in the road, as Jared would say, against Aberdeen, but we haven't gone away. We're putting in a good performance, a good win today, and let everybody know that we're still well in this. And I think we can do it.
Bridge, we're like a broken record. Biggest game of this season.
Well, the next game for Rangers, as we are now, and as we have been for the last couple of seasons, trying to stay on our feet, coming from where we've come. Every game's a massive game, but here, the glory's there for us. It was there for us on Wednesday night, a packed house at Ibrox, and we just couldn't turn it on. We just couldn't turn it on, and nobody knows why. We've seen it a couple of times with our teams. We don't know why. So every single game that we play is testament to how good or bad we can be. If we can play good, we're brilliant. If we play bad, it's to some fans, like Cumbrian Bear said already, he's still not got over Wednesday night yet. And there's many Rangers fans still haven't done it. And the only way to let them go over it is to win the next game.
That's right.
If we win the day, mate, it helps. It doesn't do away with the disappointment when you look back, but it lets Cumbrian go back on the solids and we start looking forward to Thursday night, you know?
Aye. Nice one.
You know? And then we start rolling looking forward to Thursday night.
Personally, I take a defeat quite well, and I have done all my life.
Mm-hmm.
For one thing, I'll tell you, if you support the Rangers for as long as I have, you need to get used to getting beat. Because we're going to get beat. It's as simple as that. But that one on Wednesday, I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Just because we were flat, Cumbrian, just because we were flat.
I don't think they looked interested.
If maybe out with the wrong attitude, you know, and if you go out in the football park with the wrong attitude at any level, you in a close game, and somebody competes against you, you're going to struggle, and that's maybe just no intentionally, but just go out thinking, no, if this will happen, we'll get the goal, we'll just play away here. They'll not be able to hurt us, which they never. One effort and goal the whole game is not exactly hurting you, but. Then all of a sudden you start playing against the clock, the sending halves change the game, and then we get down to 10 men and the game becomes a bit of a mess, and the game just ticks away and it disappears before you know it. And it's sort of doing sometimes you're just slightly halfway attitude, mate.
Can I just say that there's two incidents in the Wednesday night game that I don't know if I'll certainly never forget them. Was the sitter that Alfredo Morelos missed right in front of goal. I'm sorry, that ball was right on his left foot. That should have been smashed straight at the keeper or at the side of the keeper. The keeper couldn't have saved it anyway, and he put it out of the bar. That's unforgivable for me. I mean that sincerely. Unforgivable. That is the biggest sitter that he'll ever have in his whole career. Massive, massive miss. And then he goes and gets sent off.
Wait a minute. What about a man at Ayr United where he put it on the bar for a yard?
Yeah, I don't think he'd have shot at goal at that point. That's what I'm meaning. These things happen, but a shot at goal, ball comes down right over Lafferty's head, right onto his legs, brings it down onto the ground and lets rip. And that should have been nestling in the net. No,
what about the one up at, what was it, up north we played? He missed an absolute peach and all.
Don't get me wrong, he's missed some chances. He's at the Rangers end, traditional Rangers end.
Just been PM'd. What about the two he missed at Parkhead?
Oh, he's missed a load of chances, I'm trying to say that. He's missed a load of chances, but
I've just been set another one. What about the one he missed at Partick Thistle last season?
Yes, he's missed a load of chances, we know. But that is a sitter. That's a must-score goal.
You've got to hit the target, Bridge.
Absolutely.
You hit the target, there's something can happen. If you never hit the target, you'll never score. If you don't hit the target, Fox, you don't score, eh?
No. Look, he's one of these strikers that scores some, but it doesn't deter him in any way. He just gets on with it and looks for the next chance, Alfredo. He's done really, really well for us this season, and there's a lot of people jumping in his back about the discipline, carry on. That's just the way he is. I think we need to accept it. But the backroom staff will try and change him, but in the heat of the moment or the heat of battle, mate, sometimes he just loses the plot. That's the way he is. So
He's
that's
such
I
a happy.
accept him for that, mate. I accept him.
He's
And I
such a
don't
happy.
think he's unhappy. I don't think he's unhappy on the park, mate. I think he tries to play to the crowd now. Everybody chanting Alfredo. I wished at times that when he gets sent off and they're chanting Alfredo as he was going off the park, they shouldn't do that. That's encouraging bad discipline for me. It should be the opposite. The crowd should go stony silent and let them see how it affects the fans and how he lets the team down, you know.
He did let us down, but that's gone. He's not playing the day, and it's all about the guys that's playing the day. Big Ulster.
Yeah, this is it, mate. This is it. And it's unfortunate for Morel's way he gets himself sent off because he is pivotal to the team. Because one of my mates was saying to me yesterday about, he scored 17 goals. You need, and his mate, yes, and but we need him on the pitch as much as possible. There's no point scoring 17 goals and then getting yourself sent off, and and losing games throughout the season. And you're so pivotal to the team, but as you say, mate, it's up to the team, the players that are playing today. They have a big chance. Lafferty has a big chance. Grezda has a big chance to try and keep himself in the team now that Kent's back. Candace is another one. So they're all going to be vying for these positions, mate, and they have a really big chance today to put in a cracking performance and say to the manager, look, how can you take me out of the team after that? And this is the pickle he's going to have. And that's what happened because of Aberdeen. It would have been hard to put some players in. Would have been hard to take Middleton out, but because we didn't play, these players have got a chance now to stake their place, and I hope a lot of them keep it.
Aye. If you do the business, you stay in the team, Cumbria, innit?
That's right. You've got to win your place in the football team. That's why we've got a squad to egg each other on to make us into better players. But I don't know. See, I call Rangers two-faced. You don't even know if you're going to get the same 20 minutes out of them. And then all of a sudden they turn it on and they're beautiful football to play. And then they go way back into their shells by the look at it. I can't put my finger on that. We're a good football team when we play properly, but for some reason, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. It really annoys me. The way they can, it looks as though they just take their foot off the gas, but no, it's not that, just that. There's something else that they just stop playing. And they just look clumsy at times, don't they?
It's a young team today, Fox, bar McGregor and Lafferty, obviously. It's quite a young team again.
As I say, there's plenty of pace up front, in behind Lafferty there. I'm hoping, I think Dundee, I don't think Dundee will sit in against us. I don't think they're that sort of team that they can defend that well. I think they'll have a go, and I think on the break we'll be like lightning, mate. Mm-hmm. And if the players that are supporting Lafferty get the ball into him, I think he'll score goals today. And I also think, mate, that he's changed. The manager's changed the team, as I said before, that we had to do something different, and he's done something different today. And I hope he's doesn't get tore apart for trying something different if it doesn't work for us. But he's definitely put an adventurous side, and I hope we get the benefit of that and plenty of goals a day. 4 goals takes us back to the top of the league. Let's hope we can get them.
Yeah. Here.
That would be wonderful. Love it.
Would that put you in a better mood, Cumbrian?
Oh, God, maybe out jigging. I always like to see a Rangers win comfortably, aye.
Right, now you've had time to look at it, Big Ulster. Give your thoughts on how the game's going to go.
Well, I think we're going to go for the throat at the very beginning. If we can get an early goal with all the attack that we'll have, I think we can really put them to the sword today. It's a strange one because we know Dundee how they're going to play. They're going to attack us as well when they get the chances, and they will get a few chances. That just happens in the way games for us. Hopefully McGregor can stop them from going in. But I think if it depends how we start, if we can get a couple of goals, I think we can get ourselves back to the top with a good performance and a good goal difference. But I hope that's what happens anyway.
Is your big mate scoring the goals today for you? Lafferty, a couple of goals.
Yeah, I think he'll score a couple today.
Good on you,
Yeah.
mate. Good on you.
He'll score a couple. Why not?
Well said, Ulster. Well
How
said.
do you see it going, Bridge?
Once again, I ain't tempting fate. I'm going for a 1-0. I'll do me fine, but I obviously hope for a lot more. And based on what you were saying there, it'd be absolutely great if we could get 4 or 5. I'm under no illusions. This team, Dundee, are a hot and cold team, but they always seem to play better against us anyway than they normally do. So Rangers need to go out there and muscle in, get the toe into them, and mollocate them. That's what mollocate them, Rangers. Get out there and do it.
And what about you, the voice of reason, Mr. Fox?
I'm like Big Ulster. An early goal will stroll this game, I think. I'm hoping to win by at least 3 cleared goals. Hopefully 4 to take us back to the top. But I think we'll score goals up there.
Do I see they're calling this the Kilmac Stadium now? Dens Park. Well, anyway, I just seen it on the television there.
Did you say the Kilmac?
Aye.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Must be, I don't know. It was always Dens Park to me anyway, but there you go. I think we'll win them, and I just hope we can get the goal difference to get us back to the top of the league. It's not a disaster if we don't. If we get close to it, we'll be happy with the performance and start looking forward to Thursday. But is there anybody on the bench that think you could be pivotal in helping us drive us on in the second half of the game, Cumbrian?
Well, you would like to think so. He's got the bench of Big Ove, Big Ajaria. I like to look at him, you see, but I know a lot of the Bears don't like him. But I like to look at him. He reminds me of somebody, and he's a classy player. He could turn games. But you could take him down for the bench. But how many forwards? We've only got 2 forwards on the bench, haven't we?
We get Middleton.
Just the one, I think. Just the one, I think, pal.
Middleton, but I think the thing about it is with the forwards being, when Middleton can come on left or right, you can put somebody else up front. Gressler can play in a few positions, so you've got a lot of cover there on the park to cover different positions.
We can alter it, mate, if things aren't going too well for us. We can then switch to a 4-3-3. We could bring Barisic and shove Andy Halliday into the middle to give us 3, maybe taking off one of them that's not playing so well, and the 3 in front. So we've got options to change the game. But as I said earlier on, this is an attacking side. I don't think we'll need to change much.
I think we need Lafferty to turn it on, don't we?
Well, we also need to make him chances, mate. We can't expect
absolutely,
him. You know?
You're looking for Weekend to be able to make the openings that's required for balls on the ground for Lafferty to beat his big long legs onto him.
Before we go, Bridge,
we just shout out the team
for anybody.
Shout out the team, yes.
Yep.
Rangers team is McGregor, Tavernier, Worrell, Goldson, Halliday, Jack and Rossiter, Candias, Kent and Gresda, and Lafferty. Subs are Katic, McCrory, Ajaria, Barisic, Koulibaly and Middleton.
All right, this has been Rangers Radio. Can I thank Bridge, Fox, Cumbrian Bear, Big Ulster and All School Blue for putting the technicals on in the background. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle. Last words to Bridge.
Can I just say, seriously, this is a huge game for us today. We desperately need to win, get the 3 points, and if we can win by a landslide. By a landslide. So come on to everybody, all the Rangers fans all over the world, particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers need us.
Thanks for joining us. Speak to you after the match.
Cheers, lads.